Welcome to ITW Global Fasteners Innovation Webinar. My name is James Kirchen. I've been with ITW for 18 years in a number of different capacities, and I am currently the NPD manager. The webinar today is intended to give you a short background on ITW and then share with you a new technology we've developed called T-slot technology. I promise not to spend more than about 2 minutes on some general info slides about ITW and our automotive group, and then we'll get on to the good stuff. ITW as a corporation is a $17 billion company with over 65,000 employees in 58 different countries. We are involved in a very wide range and evenly distributed number of business segments as represented here. Beyond automotive components and fasteners, some products you may not have even known are ITW include Pazload construction equipment, Zip Pack reclosable food packaging, and Miller electric welding. Drilling a little deeper into our automotive segment, we make up about 13% of ITW, and we service almost all the OEMs and tiers around the world. Our global auto group services this $2 billion market with over 7,000 employees at 58 locations in over 20 different countries. Our primary automotive product categories include body and interiors, powertrain and braking, and then fasteners, both metal and plastic. Drilling yet a little deeper, you can see fastener operations alone exist in 14 different countries. Now on to T-slot technology from ITW. So what exactly is T-slot technology? Well, this innovative fastening solution started on a project for a headliner application, but we realized there may be a lot of other uses for the idea. T-slot technology utilizes a very common W-base style plastic fastener. There's not a lot new with respect to that, but what's truly different is the method with which we assemble and disassemble the fastener to the panel. We use T-shaped holes in the primary panel. We use a common fastener to audibly attach to the narrow portion of the T-slot. The fastener has very good holding power in the narrow part of the slot, allowing for a robust system. When we're ready to remove, we utilize the wider portion of the T-slot by sliding the fastener to this space, and it simply drops out of the hole. In the headliner example, the benefits this provided were improved ergonomics, an audible click on install, common attachment features, simplified service, and a reduction in warranty. Here's T-slot technology in action. You can see the W-base attach to the thin portion of the T-slot, and when ready for removal, it's slid towards the wider portion of the T-slot and simply drops out of the hole. The fastener itself is a low insertion, high retention, standard W-base style fastener. It has nearly zero effort to remove, especially when slid to the wide end of the T-slot. We're able to use this common fastener for all locations. It is most often assembled into a molded-in doghouse that releases with a straight pull out of the doghouse. An optional self-centering feature is also available. This allows the clip to be installed into a doghouse and be able to float back and forth plus or minus whatever tolerance we like, but always snapping back to the center line to help with alignment. Next, I'd like to share with you how we adapted this idea to a headliner attachment. This system is great for headliners, especially those with sunroof or fixed glass. With headliners, you typically have some features that help locate the headliner to begin with. You have a number of hard attachments as well, such as the grab handles, overhead consoles, visors, and so on. The attachments around the headliner need to be strong because of the abuse they can take when the sunroof is open. The headliner is also a difficult piece typically to handle, and T-slot technology makes assembly a snap, literally. Lastly, the removal is basically zero force. Once hard attachments are disassembled, you can slide the headliner out of the T-slots very easily. The next few slides go a little deeper into the specific headliner project that we utilize T-slot technology on. Many headliners today are installed using a system called dual lock. While this fastener has its advantages, we were able to overcome a lot of its disadvantages, like high insertion force, not knowing if the fastener is really engaged, an unacceptable failure rate where the customer was having adhesion separation, and ergonomic and medical claims. Doing a comparison, you can see the benefits the T-slot technology has over common solutions. It has a much lower insertion force, provides an audible click and feel when engaging the fastener, and easily disengages from the T-slot, making headliner removal very easy. Looking at a typical headliner installation, you can see in this picture, headliner is normally hooked or snapped into the front edge of the vehicle near the windshield, and then pushed upward and attached to the sunroof structure or the body roof. The headliner removal is very easy. By disengaging the front, you can simply slide the headliner rearward and it will drop out of the T-slot holes. An important point about T-slot technology, and one of the reasons it's such a good fit for headliner installations, is that it can be used on a number of substrates. Sunroof modulars are often multi-material components, and as long as you can provide a T-shape or open channel configuration, T-slot technology will work. At this point, I'd like to share a video that we put together to show you exactly how T-slot technology was used in this headliner application. I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this innovation webinar from ITW Global Fasteners. If you have any questions about applying T-slot technology to headliner applications or any other application you think it might fit, please don't hesitate to call our sales staff in the Troy, Michigan area, or you can call directly any of the engineers specifically involved in the development of T-slot technology.